Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Today on the survival world here, we're gonna finally be building a storage room for us. So, I got a lot of resources ready for it. Um, the amount of time it took for me to farm all these resources and stuff with the gear I have right now, which is literally just iron tools, no diamonds at all, it was kind of painful. I chopped down a lot of these trees. Like, I chopped every single tree down. I don't even know why I chopped the oak wood down. I don't ever use it. But also, we did the terraforming the last episode here. I kind of fiddled around with that tree a little bit. I like it, but it's kind of small, but I guess it's okay. But yeah, we didn't add on to anything else there, like I said I was going to. But so I this hobbit hole is like really extreme. Normally hobbit holes are just such a low ceiling, kind of just like it is in this beginning area here. Like on episode 1, like we just literally just had this tiny little area right here, and that was basically all I was gonna do. Like, I was super lazy, but now we have all these different rooms and bedroom and all this stuff. But so I mined out this room a little bit more, but I made this room here. So this is what we're going to be decorating today. This is going to be the storage room. And as you can tell here, I put a little bit of work in this area right here, just kind of planning out what I was going to do. So you can kind of see the details here. This is what we're going to be building. It's a lot of chests. I don't know if this is going to be enough chests or not, but basically we're going to have like signs on each chest. I don't like doing item frames, but we're going to have signs on each chest here, labeling something. This top chest here is mainly there just for looks. Also, that diorite looks ugly up there. I need to fix that. But yeah, so those top chests are just there for looks because I can't reach them and I can't put signs on them either. So those are just kind of for the looks and I guess like an overflow chest or whatever. Right here is where I'm going to have the smelting thing. But I was thinking that probably in this room here, since it's a bit bigger, maybe I'll have like at some point have a super smelter right there or something. But for the time being, this is just going to be a big, huge furnace wall with smokers and blast furnaces, of course. Yeah, of course, this isn't going to be automated either. It's just manual storage, you know, which is what I like to do. Also, I was debating having it like this, so basically you can make it so whatever you can reach, so I can reach all the way up to here, and then you can reach downwards. But I don't know if I really like that. I don't like having to look down. So I'm just keeping them there for now. If I start running out of storage at some point, which I doubt I will be for a while, because by the time I move on from this storage room, I'll have like a whole big like automatic storage setup. So we have all these things to build with ready. I'm hoping I have enough birch. Okay, so I have so many birch logs because I had to do that. But at first I was going to do birch logs out of this stuff here. I'm not doing that anymore. Also, last episode between last episode and now, I kind of died terribly to, I think it was pillagers or something. I don't even remember at this point. Right, so we're going to lay these logs back down. Like, I kind of wish I would do less. Actually, wait, hold on. So this wall needs to come in one more here, actually. I kind of wish I would do a little bit less work off camera, but with the way I'm recording this series right now is like I just do a whole episode, you know. Or, that makes zero sense what I just said. I record this super long episode where I don't cut it or anything, and I would like to start editing at some point. I'm just going to toss all that trash on the ground. I don't want it. I want to edit at some point, and that would help me because basically with the way I'm doing it, you know, I do one big episode, but I can't get tons of work done in those one episodes. So I'm gonna get water. I'm gonna try something here. This is kind of annoying. So we're gonna break and dang it. Okay, we're just gonna be taking a bit of damage here. But yeah, so when I do in between episodes, I like to get a lot of work done But that's also, I'm doing work on the world here that you guys don't get to see. Is the problem with that. I really wish I had scaffolding. It would be so amazing. So that's just kind of how I'm going to be doing it for the time being, but I would like to change that at some point. So this area right here, I'm not going to be putting any chests at. I don't know what I can put right here. Maybe I'll just like put some little decorations, or probably just fill it in, honestly. Or I can put more furnaces there if I need. Okay, I kind of forgot to place those there, but that doesn't matter yet, honestly. We don't need to worry about that right now. Now, one of the reasons I really wanted to, like, I got this worked out so far is because I feel a little bad because, like, I already have, like, the design down, so I'm basically just making you guys watch the torturous part of me placing all this stuff down. Which is kind of torturous for me because this is not the easiest commentary to do, really. Just sitting here talking while I'm placing all these blocks down. It's not really too easy for me, but I'm doing okay at it. Alright. That was the biggest fail ever. Okay. So yeah, I'm trying to make my videos be at least under 40 minutes. They have to be under 40 minutes, because I know people don't really like 40-minute videos like that, especially when it's done by someone like me who really isn't that good at this either. So I kind of wanted to have most of this stuff ready so I can just build it and have this amazing storage room for us to use for a long time. And yeah. So the way I'm going to be labeling them, and I tested this before, is like, so let's say it's at this very top, it's at the very, dang it, it's at the very top there. I did not think to write anything down. So I'm not going to do the labeling on camera either. Like, that's like the hardest part about this, is I never know what to label them. So let's just say this is, oh, it's Oakwood. So we do that, and you can't read it really. Like, you can zoom in and read it, which is nice, but it's just still pretty dark. So you do the white, and you can read it pretty well. I actually kind of have a hard time reading that, because I am supposed to wear glasses, but I don't wear them because I hate glasses. But I can still read it, and, you know, you can always zoom in. It's alright. And eventually it'll just become muscle memory. I'll just know where everything is. I'm hoping that all these chests and signs don't lag my world a bunch. But I haven't really built too much here. Like, I haven't even built like any like automatic farms or anything yet, really. Am I on the right level? Okay, so just one more. Like this. Then we go like that. Oh, I need feather falling. The way I build is I always just drop down carelessly. And when I don't have feather falling, it's not fun. Yeah, that's like half of my wood for this one thing, so that's fine. Like, I expected it to be that way, but if I have to go chop more trees down, I will cry. I don't want to chop trees down ever again. Definitely at some point on this world, I'm going to be building a automatic tree farm thing using TNT or something. That's 100% gonna happen. I need to start thinking real soon about getting a new PC so I can, you know, have higher graphics and stuff when I'm playing here. Make recording easier, because I'm really not using too great of a PC. But I've just been having fun recording this, and like, I definitely found some success recording this series here. Like the last couple episodes, kind of disappointing views and stuff. Haven't gained any subscribers in probably like 2 weeks or something, or like 3 weeks. But still, it's a solid amount of views. Honestly, more than I thought I would be getting, so that makes me happy. Also, this looks really cool. Like, I almost don't want the furnace thing to be right here. I want it to just keep going. But this is the most extreme hobbit hole ever made. Like, and like, I do plan to. I just want to talk about my plan for this area real quick. Like, I'm gonna terraform this whole valley thing right here, and have like a little hobbit hole town. And I'm like the king of the hobbits here. Which is pretty dope. Alright, so we did those 2 chests there. Yeah. So, let's see where. Oh, I have planks on me, okay. So then we fill it in like this. And yeah, I have these pumpkins. Looks like I'm missing a jack-o'-lantern, actually. Forgot to place one there. I'm gonna go get one real quick. Okay. I'm not going as fast as I was hoping to in this video. I just want a nice, good, solid timed video, you know, not super short or just really long. I just can't have another super long video. It takes a while to update or upload too when I make it so long. Also, this white dye, you don't even want to know how many stupid flowers I had to kill for it in skeletons. I was literally hunting the what's the white flowers called? I don't even remember. The lily of the valley or something like that. Or I forget what flower it was. But then the freaking skeletons, how to kill so many skeletons, oh my gosh. I'm glad I chose to build like out of birch and dark oak mainly. It's been so nice just having birch floor and dark oak like this is much easier to farm. And then I like to use spruce wood as the interior decorations, of course. Furniture and whatnot. Oops. The way you place chests is like, it's really nice, but also kind of annoying. Like, I had to do it the way I am right now. Or actually, I wasn't supposed to put that wall there yet. It'll probably be annoying in a second. How many chests do I have left? I am gonna run out. If I have tons of spruce wood, though, I can just use that for making chests. I should have enough, hopefully. Chests are pretty expensive. Like, whenever I loot, like, a dungeon or something, I always take the chests. What's clutch? Dang it. You see, this is why I need to get a new PC, is so I can actually do stuff like that on my survival world. And I'm actually kind of lagging a little bit more today than I normally do, which is very annoying, as you could imagine. Let's put that there. Fill this up. Okay. Like, with this build, I really like the way the ceiling looks when I have the lantern and chains coming down there. Oh, it looks so nice. Okay. So now we're gonna put some more chests in. It's just so many chests. Oh my gosh. I think I've like really overdone it. Like, I probably need more furnaces. I haven't even crafted furnaces yet. I can't imagine how much cobble I'm gonna spend on that one area there. Okay, so what do I want? Oh, I need more chests. Yep. All of the spruce logs, all of them are going into chests. Every single one. Let's see, where is the chest? There it is. I'm gonna drop that so I don't turn that into, you know, the wrong thing. That only... Okay, I thought that would be enough spruce logs to finish it, but clearly it won't be. So, we're gonna do that. Wow. Hey, if we have extras, at least we can use it in probably about 5 years on our next storage system when we run out of space. As if that would ever happen. Well, that's the thing, like, I do always get tons of cobblestone and certain things, like netherrack, things like that. I always just have unbelievable amounts of that, and it'll fill up my storage room all the time, and I end up needing to upgrade it. So just having a massive one like this is so cool. And there's something that's just so satisfying about being in your world when you have a build like this. It's just like a nice kind of cozy, warm feeling. It's not really cozy, it's massive, but for some reason it's just like really satisfying just chilling in it, you know? almost kind of reminds me of like the library or something, kind of. This is really nice build style, just doing this inside with birch and dark oak, you know. Like, it's so simple, but like, it looks so good to me. Like, I don't think I've really been building better stuff before. Okay, let's do this. I think I'm probably like 15 minutes into the episode, maybe, so we're doing good. Just like around 30 minutes. I can go a little bit over 30 minutes is my rule for myself. Just not 40 minutes. Because not even I would want to watch 40 minutes of myself doing this. And I do watch the 40 minutes of myself. I make sure to watch most of the editing just to make sure nothing weird happened. Or I said something really weird or whatever. Which I say a lot of weird things, so whatever. But, and then once it's on YouTube, I usually watch through it in case part of the video got all weird or, you know, things like that. Okay. Let's put that there. This is so cool. Oh man, like, just building this right now is pretty fun, but putting these signs is gonna be a terrible, terrible thing to do. Because I always sit there and I'm always like, alright, time to start labeling, and then I'm like, alright, what items are actually in the game? But like, I don't know if there's enough chests to have an item for, to have a chest for every item in the game. That would be a little bit unnecessary, but like, there's definitely gonna be individual chests for oak wood, every single type of wood. There's gonna be a single chest for maybe 2, and then cobblestone, there'll probably be like a whole section like that just for cobblestone. Which I actually that's not, cobblestone isn't the thing I get the most of though. Like, it is right now probably, but I get a lot of stone because once I get silk touch and, you know, and breaking, mending, all that stuff, like, the main tool I always will use is stone. And I always will be low on cobblestone, which is the complete opposite way in the beginning game, because I don't have silk touch yet, obviously. I think we have enough chests. I think we'll have extras, too. I probably could have done the math on how much I really need, but oh well. This is so insane, oh my gosh. Oh. If I have to really, like, make sure to keep this organized, though, because, like, let's say I go the route of just scattering all my items around in random chests here. That would be so chaotic. I'm like, okay, I want to go find my, one single, ender eye in here. Literally digging through every single chest to find it. Especially when you end up skipping over it, because you, like, didn't realize it was in there. And then you're just like, well, I guess I don't have one that's really in there. I think I'm gonna kind of try to labelize or categorize each section. Like, I've debated doing it alphabetically. That could be cool, but honestly, I just kind of like to do it on what's similar. So basically, when it's like the cobblestone and stone, you know, diorite, kind of like the rock type materials, you know, I like to kind of have them in the same type of section. And then maybe there'll be a nether section that is just full of all these nether blocks. And, you know, I like to just kind of keep it on what's similar to each other, you know. Kind of keep it like that way. So that's kind of what's hard for me, is I like to do that. Which is good in the long run. But when you're labeling them, it gets a little confusing. And I think once I have, like, all the chests labeled, and I might not even label everyone. A lot of these will probably just be overflow chests, or just there for looks at if I don't have to use them ever. I'm sure at some point, though, I'll get so much netherrack and stone that I will have to use the overflow chests. But yeah, once I have them all labeled and whatnot, when I'm done with that, I'll definitely make sure to show off the whole thing so people can kind of copy my way of organizing things. I'm kind of like this in real life, where I like to really have things organized, but like not to this point, of course. Like, I don't have a massive storage room with that would be pretty wild though if I did. Oh, I want scaffolding so bad. I'm gonna say that so many times in this episode. But I just want scaffolding, that's all I want. There we go. I never made trapdoors. So, let's see here. I don't really know how many trapdoors I need. That should be enough, actually. So yeah, and I'm not gonna, like, I need to do, like, a good look right here. And in this area, I'm not sure if I'll do that in this episode. I'm, like, stuttering a ton right now. I'm, like, stuttering because I'm, like, excited right now. But I also don't know what to say. Man, it's really cool. Got the Minecraft music playing right now. Hold on, did I? I thought I did something wrong. Yeah, yeah, definitely. They're not high enough. So I did not have enough chests after all. Alright, Sprucewood, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to kill more of you. I ain't gonna use the oak logs. Oak logs are like the hardest logs to get in this game for me. Well, I never thought I would say the day, but I'm running low on spruce wood. Never thought that day would come. What's really ridiculous about this is I literally built that silo over there. this store like wheat and stuff in, like farming materials. So there's even other storage thing on this world. I'm gonna get dirt to scaffold with, actually. Do I have dirt? I have coarse dirt and regular dirt. Okay. Which this will actually help us do the other part too. So we're gonna build up to here. I hate that so much. It is so annoying. There we go. And like I've been complaining about like my PC a bit this episode, but what's even more to complain about is my mouse. My mouse needs to die. I don't even think I did that right. Oh yeah, I was building up to the pumpkin. Wow, I didn't even have enough chests for this one. What was I thinking? So it's supposed to go up that high. There we go. And we're gonna... And so it goes like this. We don't need logs, do we? I don't think so. Now, over there, we could see the stone and stuff through there. So, what we're gonna do is... What do we, like, not need in our inventory right now? We don't need the pickaxe. So we're gonna pull out these slabs, we're just gonna put them on top of this. So obviously, you know, we can't see that grossness. Alright, now... And the way that looks right there, it's not gonna look like that because that's a little bulky. Because the birch is gonna be placed there, so it won't be so bulky. If that made any sense. I'm gonna build up into here. Place these just down. Yeah, my mouse is like, I can just feel it just like dying. I go through computer mouses pretty quickly. My fingers are pretty massive and they're not gentle at all. Which sounds really weird to say, but it's the truth. Like, I do not treat things with care. Including my keyboard. My keyboard used to be such a silent, amazing keyboard. But throughout time, it's just getting murdered is what's happening. So yeah, they're both really clicky now and all that stuff. So we did that. It's looking very nice now. To fill this in, I forgot to do that. I think I actually need any more dark logs, so we're just gonna do that. Place these in. If you can build up a little bit, then you can reach. Just do that. This is looking so cool. Like, oh man. Dark oak is probably my favorite block. I kind of really like spruce though. Like, I like spruce too, which I haven't been using spruce too much on this world. But like dark oak, and I don't mean just like dark oak like wood, I just mean the whole dark oak variety. I just love it. Like, it looks so cool. It just contrasts well with almost everything too. Like, it looks good with the birch, which you would think it wouldn't, since it's like kind of the opposite color, brightness or whatever. But it really looks nice though. Like, birch kind of reminds me of like milk, like regular milk, and then the dark oak is like chocolate milk. So it like that's a really weird like comparison there, but makes me excited. Just, you know, it's chocolate milk. Who doesn't like chocolate milk? Dark oak literally looks like chocolate milk, and I love it. That's why I like diorite so much, is it looks like cookies and cream ice cream, and that's why diorite is also one of my favorite blocks. Also, in the future, I plan to have my block palette be more of a variety. But at the time, we're in the beginning game here. Like, the fact that I'm building such a massive storage room thing before I've even gotten diamonds yet, or let alone gone mining much. Like, you see how much iron I have. I've gone iron mining in these little surface caves. But that's like it. I'm such an idiot. I placed that wrong. That's what I'm talking about. We're getting around 30 minutes here. We ain't even really gotten the ceiling done yet. Actually, we don't want to break that. I'm pretty slow at building in this game. But hey, at least you guys get to see how I build. Yeah, I've been wanting to play on this world here a lot more too. But the problem I have right now is there's this server I play on called Stormcraft. I think it's like mc.stormcraft.net or something like that. But it's just an amazing server, you know. It has Skyblock and Vanilla and SMP, all that stuff on it, so it's really cool. And I spend a lot of time playing on there. So, you know, I've kind of been overlooking this world a little bit as I've been playing on there a ton the past year, really. But I'd like to kind of have a balance here. A couple episodes I had that whole long life story thing. And I was really proud of myself when I was doing that, because I was really had a good routine. I've recently kind of broke that routine. I started playing video games a bit more than I usually do, but that's something I'll get over though. It's honestly been I've mainly just been doing that because it's been so hot, because last week, for the entire week, my AC just randomly broke, and it was the type of deal that, like, it's expensive to fix, like real expensive. So I wasn't getting it fixed for a while, and I was wanting to record and stuff, but it was literally just too hot. Like, I could barely speak. And, like, the only thing I could do was just sit here on the computer and play video games with the fan and window open. Like, the fan just shooting at me. I have, like, this massive fan. I would just had to, like, right up to my face, basically. And, like, it's the only thing I couldn't even, like, lay down on my bed. Like, it was just so hot. Like, it was just really bad. So it kind of put me into a bad habit. But why did I break that? I don't know why I just jumped down like that. I have to go right back up. But yeah, I got the AC fixed though a couple days ago. And life is good again. And like the second the AC was on, like I felt an extreme difference. Like it was just night and day. Just insane. Then I kind of have a fun story to tell right now too, and this actually happened last night. So basically, me and my family, we went up into the mountains, and we went way high up there. We're just going fishing, going for a hike, you know, like usually always do that on Monday. And we're up at the top of the mountain, and we come back from our hike, and we start up the car, and it just breaks down. It just freaks out, just shuts down, won't start up. So it got dark, and someone came to help us. And we're like, it shouldn't be out of gas, but maybe it is. So this one dude got gas for us, and we didn't have cell reception. There was no cell phone reception up there at all, so you can't call anyone or anything. So this dude, random dude, helped us out and got us some gas. Maybe we were out of gas, who knows. That wasn't the case. We weren't out of gas, and that was a major disappointment that we weren't out of gas. Like, if it was just that, then, well, we got our new gas and we can take off. So these other people stopped by and we're like, okay, it must be the battery or something. Can you jump start us? They're like, okay, sure. People are really nice. Nicer than you realize. People think everyone in the world is just mean and dangerous. It's not true. Like, you want to be careful, of course, but not everyone is the devil. So these people helped us try to jump the car. That didn't work either. Like, dang, there's really a problem here. And so they offer us a ride down, and we're like 2 hours from home. So they offer us a ride down into town where we have cell reception and can call someone from home or in the family to come get us. And we're like, oh yeah, that would be really nice. So we ride down with them, and they live down in the town down below, and they offered to just chill at their house until we get in contact with someone and they can come pick us up. And we're like, okay, yeah, that's cool. And at first we're kind of like, shy, of course, because when people invite you into your house, kind of, especially me, I'm always like, I don't know, especially when it's random strangers. Like, I wasn't scared of the people at all. Like, I had no reason to be scared of them. Like, they were nice. Like, they were hunters and stuff, but they're really nice people. And, so we went to their house, and, like, it was a really nice house. Like, they were on, like, a farm and stuff, and they had and they were, like, really good hunters, and they had an entire bighorn sheep, like, on their wall, like, an entire bighorn sheep. So, basically, like, or not, a mountain goat, sorry. And, like, if you don't know what a mountain goat is basically a mountain goat. It's a bigger goat. Like, it's not like bighorn sheep with those massive horns. Like, they have good sized horns, but their horns are just more like a regular goat. But they're just super fluffy and white, and they're really cool, honestly. Like, they're a stunning animal. But that whole thing is just there. They hunted it up in the mountains where our car is stuck, actually. But, like, we just chilled there for a while and watched basketball and waited till our ride came, like, 2 hours later. Like, it's so nice to, like, invite someone into your home for that long, especially when it's getting late, because, like, we didn't get picked up till like 12 o'clock, and then we got home at like 1:30 a.m. It's like, this is like quite the adventure. But of course we had to leave the car up there, so the car is still up there. Who knows what's wrong with it, That's the thing about cars, is you have to be very careful about them, because like cars, you rely so much on cars, and they're one of the more dangerous things out there, So you have to know what you're doing when you're driving one and stuff. You just have to always be updated on what's going on with your car. It can be like life and death. Like, if that was out in the desert where the car broke down, like, we'd probably be screwed, especially with no cell reception. You're totally fine, but like, I wasn't worried at all. Like, I've been in those situations a lot in my life. Because there was one time in my life where I think I was like 12, 13, something like that. Where me and my family, once again, we're heading up to Idaho to these hot springs. And my dad decided to take like a different route which was just a terrible decision. And we ended up going in the middle of nowhere, but it was winter time too. And there's like a blizzard outside, and we're going on this random mountain road. I keep bringing up the dirt when I do that. Okay. So it's kind of, you know, it's pretty sketch. Definitely had no business being in that area. But it's just like this tiny road. Like, it would normally be an ATV road is what it would be. I knew that was too low. I was like, this looks weird. And yeah, it was weird. But the snow kept getting deeper and deeper on the road, and more slick. And eventually just got really deep in there, and we just got permanently stuck. And a really, like, good truck, too. Really good pickup. And we're like, well, we're screwed. Like, what the crap are we supposed to do? Like, that was, like, the one time in my life, I think, where I had no idea, like, what was going to happen to me, how much longer I'd be alive for. Because, like, and we were smart. We stayed in our pickup, you know, where we had shelter and could keep warm. We had a little bit of food and water. We had lots of soda, of course. Why is it when you're, like, in a bad situation, you always have soda? So it's just freezing cold outside, a blizzard. We're in terrible snow. We sit there trying to push it, heave it out. We tried jacking up the tires and the truck, just everything. Tried digging ourselves out, you know. And we had all this snow gear and stuff, you know, so it's like we weren't going to, like, freeze. Like, we would have froze if we tried to walk back, because it was, like, probably, like, 20 miles back to the nearest town or where you could get shelter or whatever. So, you know, really, just really bad. And eventually, and it gets dark at, like, 5:30 here, where I live in the night. So, it's just 2? Yeah. So it gets dark fairly quick, and we're just mentally exhausted from trying to get out. Starting to get kind of cold. Had a whole gas tank, you know, so without driving, like, that tank, you know, is going to last for a very long time. So I don't think I'm going to finish this part in this episode right here. I'm just going to I'm going to put the furnaces in next, and then we're going to wrap up. But, so it gets dark, and we just go inside, and we bring all our luggage and stuff inside there, because we don't want to leave it in the bed of the truck, because obviously you don't want all our stuff to just get wet and, you know, freeze. Just really, honestly, just a terrible situation. Alright, my nearest furnaces are over here, and I need to smelt some stone for blast furnaces real quick. Okay, so actually, unless I have some stone, do I have stone? No. I don't know how much I want. I'm just gonna do 32 for whatever. Ah! I fell. So yeah, we slept there in the night, stranded. Is like we had heat from the car, but it was still kind of cold. It was the most uncomfortable night of my life, and I had a DS, which is like, it's weird to even say that I had a DS. It doesn't even seem like those things existed now. I think I want like 6 smokers. I don't want 6, just 3. Just 3 is fine, I think. So yeah, I had a DS that was like occupying me in the night, which, you know, I was very grateful to have that on me, of course. Like, anything is entertainment. But like, just all day long and all day long, I'm just like crying, and, you know, like, because it's just a bad situation. Like, why would anyone else come there is a thing. Like, there's literally, like, you normally can't get there. Like, it was a miracle we got as far as we did, which was a bad thing, you know? It's a bad miracle to be able to, for that truck to drive that far in it. And the next morning comes, we get up early, and we're sitting there trying to push it out. Nothing's working, won't budge at all. We're like, well, we're screwed, you know? We ain't getting out of here. I'm not really sure where I want to put the smokers at. I think maybe like that. So I'm gonna get 2 more smokers actually, or 3 more. And I'm gonna craft a little bit more of the furnaces. And 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm using birchwood. I didn't want to do that well. It should look like a pretty cool design. And then just all the way up to here, it's gonna go like that. And we'll make our blast furnaces once the stuff is smelted. But yeah, we were just... So the next day we, you know, did everything we could to get out. Nothing was working. And it was getting towards the... It was kind of getting like midday or something. It's probably like 2 o'clock, something like that, I would assume. I think. And just no life in us at all. But we decided, my dad decided to walk up this hill to see if he could get cell reception at the top of it. Which is kind of a ridiculous idea, but you know, we are out of what to do. So he climbs up there, and as he's up there, we hear snowmobiles off in the distance, and I sit there, I start honking the horn like crazy. We're all just yelling at the top of our lungs, help us, help us. And they did, and they came over, and like they were like, once again, these people, like when it comes to people like helping you, like they are so nice, like they had family and all that stuff, you know. And we kind of felt bad in a way, because we're like, oh man, we're ruining their snowmobiling trip. Well, we didn't feel bad at the time, you know, and like we felt like idiots, but we were just so happy they were there to save us. And I had to wait for this to smelt. Kind of annoying. I think this video is now 40 minutes, by the way, but I really just want to finish this. Actually, I'm just gonna deal with what I have now. I'm gonna go place this down and just end the video in a sec. Oh no, I just made them all into smokers. Gosh dang it. Arr. Alright. So, but yeah, they came and they pulled us with their snowmobiles, and like we almost didn't get out with them, but we did get out, and it was nuts. But like we had given up at that point, and it was like starting to get dark once we got out. So like really nuts. Like basically like a survival situation, you know, except luckily we had shelter, which is the most important thing. Is like shelter is probably the first thing you need to get. Can make 3, whatever. We're just gonna place down what we have and call this video good. It went longer than it was supposed to, of course. So we're probably gonna have 6 blast furnaces, I think. That looks nice though, right? Yeah. Super cool. Yeah, so we got out of there, we were fine. But yeah, that's just a little story. I seem to be telling a lot of stories lately, but yeah, so I'm gonna do this part off camera. But for now, I'm gonna call it good. Thank you guys for watching, and goodbye.